Modulus Factory Automation. I'm very normal about this game. Every time you unlock new touch tree or new battery way to solve old problem, it's very optimized for problem solving and easy to use tools to reconfigure and rebuild your factory. It's really about solving offensive problems, not worrying about cost or combat or extras. The core mechanics of building the modulus is also very fun, as you find a more offensive way to create the required pieces, and having everything run smoothly is rewarding. I've heard there is an open map version. I'm playing the classic version with the island, and solving the problems around the island is a fun challenge for me. Some reviews don't like the repetition, but once you unlock new tech, you can completely rebuild your section of your factory to be much more efficiency. It might be a similar problem, but the solution completely changed, which keeps things fresh and interesting emo. Okay, this is how you do an automation game. I absolutely love some of the idea they have there, as well as some of the QOL features. If you run your converse into an obstacle, didn't know I needed that until I had it. I'm totally loving the whole build your own components aspect. Yes, it's been done before, but not like this. For example, in shapes, you stack a bunch of shapes on top of each other in different orientation, but it's different level of sophisticated component planning and production. It also borrows a little bit from Block Factory, another great automation game based on Lego style blocks. Sort in Block Factory, each of the resource node group are one of type of shape 1x1x1 angel of 2x2x1 bricks, and the colors are much simpler to produce as well. But this game you start off with a simple cube. Then you cut, attach, flip, cut, punch out, split into more output lanes, then attach to other shapes to create another shape they eventually attach to each other, forming a much more complex shape. And multiply colors even so half blue, half black, half white, half black, etc. And that's just the tip on the iceberg. Then you have all the logistics connecting building to other building on different platforms using cable conveyors to across the gap or eventually large cargo drones to ship the product off to other areas to more production. I love it. The one things I'm missing thought it might even in the game just further in research tree is elevated conveyors. I love to have a main bus system about all of the other and outs like production superhighway. The only way to cross conveyors is use the tunnel. I have to look more into that. Speaking of logistics, I found out yesterday that you can run your conveyors sort miners, so you can literally link up 4 miners, one 16-minute belt in a row instead of making conveyor spaghetti. Comes in very handy when they have huge section of resource nodes for you to tap into, but very tight quarters is such a genius concept. Maybe it's odd games, but I don't feel like I've ever seen I don't like that before. I freaking love it. Attention to detail, folks. This game really fits my need to move to different tasks where I want. And so nice not being under the pressure of a clock or limited by resource output in order to be able to craft more conveyors to continue expanding your factory. They really take some of the best ideas from the best automation factory games and flip it all head and say it how you can we make this better. How can we keep the play engaged and driven? Literally one of the best game to lose 8 hours of your life to every time you fire it up minimum. Now this is show that I'm playing is on Steam Deck, which to be fair, I am and had to drop the graphics settings way down, but mostly because I'm using my Steam Deck while connecting it to monitor, keyboard, mouse. Computer is in the middle of component RAMs, so this is the next best thing. I haven't tried using into deck popper, so I can't really speak to how well it performs at a native resolution, but definitely trying to pump up is next to impossible regardless of the game. temporary pain, but only because situation that was full by any means. Thank you for watching, guys, and hope to see you later, my friends. Goodbye.